It is March 23rd on a Thursday. Real quick update on BTC. I don't want to make a detailed video yet because I still don't see. I don't have something that I'd like for me to be able to like stamp my next move. I closed all my shorts. I closed every single leverage position that I have open. I posted it in the Discord for you guys to see. So there's two things that I want to make clear right here, at the moment right now. So we did break out of a 250-day consolidation, right? 250-day consolidation, right? This whole consolidation down here lasted roughly about, I don't know how long, but I think 210 days, right? 210 days. Broke to the top side. A typical standard Fibonacci level. Here we go. A typical standard Fibonacci level to level play brought you to the 1.27. Now, again, I don't play off standalone fibs. I usually use them as confluence, but just to show you guys what the next level of interest is, you talking about $31,000 to $32,000. Very adamant. I'm stuck on my method that we're going to go to $30,000. So the reason why I'm very confident about that 30K range is because if you take in consideration the structure of where we've been on the higher time frame, right? So we distributed on this top part of BTC for quite a bit of time, about almost a year and a half. And then we came into this structure. I'm going to change this color. This is going to be just strictly get an idea of what I'm about to tell you right now, right? And then not only did we do this, why are these bars? I don't want this shit, right? Actually, no, I do. It might make the video easier to. Okay, there you go. So not only did we consolidate after we distributed, we deviated. We deviated the consolidation. Okay. So not only did we deviate the consolidation, when we went up to retest the range top, guys, the range top, we rejected like normal, right? We S&P'd. This is why sometimes I say just zoom out and stop looking at the lower time frame. You get a better idea where we are, right? We S&P'd, we all shorted, came back down, retested the breakout, and then we broke to the top side. This is a very healthy move. Everything it did was very healthy. If all you did was zoom out, you would have been able to see that everything looks normal. Okay? So let's get rid of this because I don't like the way this thing. Actually, no. Keep that. Get rid of it. There we go. All right? So distribution, ranging, deviation of the range, let's call this reaccumulation, breakout to the top side, boom. Now, where do we go from here? More likely than not, you're going to go to that $34,000 to $38,000 range. But the question is, everyone knows it, right? Question is, are we going to go there from here, or are we going to go retest the bottom and then go back up? All right, that's the number $1 million question. Nobody knows. Likely what's supposed to take place is we are supposed to break to the top side and create a whole new range up here. And do something along the lines of come back down, and then we collapse and do this. This is normal, guys. It's normal behavior. It's normal behavior. So I'm still expecting us to go to that $35,000 range. Question is, are we going to go from here? I don't know. I'm not a, I don't have the whole chart mapped out like that. All I do know is that the 2-day has over-unders that are forming right now. This is a perfect over-under that you're looking at. You have the trend line that activated black, the low line that activated pink, and then you have the signal line that activated blue. This is death. When it triggers, it's death. The daily, when the daily had the over-under, I'm going to show you guys what it did. I posted this. I posted this before it even happened. I said, be careful, guys. The daily has an over-under. This is your daily over-under, right? This is your top, came back up. This is your over-under on the daily. Look at the price. Minimum 20% move to the downside, right? 20% move to the downside. Now, I'm not telling you that it's going to come from here because when a 2-day kicks in, a 2-day usually gives you at least minimum 30 to 35%. So ideally, you want that 2-day to kick in from a lot higher. Otherwise, you're going to end up having to come all the way down here and breaking the low. So on the immediate support area that we're looking at, 25,000, right? 25,000 is going to be retested likely than not. This whole candle to the top side will be filled. Anything under $25,000 is a little scary. You could put a second line at 23, 23.5, 23.4, because there was minimal price action in here. Minimal price action, minimal price action. If we do happen to come down here, might be a week or whatnot, but you do not want to see price under this $23,000. Otherwise, you're talking about retesting this whole structure down here. And there's literally nothing down here, guys. Nothing at all. There's just one big zip to the top side. You know what they say, right? Grind to the top side, elevated to the downside. It's typical situation that takes place with this freaking scam Ponzi. Open up your order block indicator. Go to your daily. Daily order block is still sitting at $32,000, right? We have all these exhaustion bars. We have one sitting at roughly about 24,000. One already got taken at 28,000.5. So it's not looking ideal for us to be able to say that we have more gas in the low term. So anything to the top side right now for me is probably going to be distribution. And we have to be very, very careful what it does. So even if we sit there and start doing something like this, it could just poke up and then collapse, right? I really do think that we're in a distributive manner right now. And it's very simple. I'm not gonna sit here and draw what I think could take place. All I'm telling you is ideally what BTC likes to do in these situations, it creates a distributive range, deviates it, traps bulls, and then collapses. Any movement above $32,000 with a weekly close is crazy bullish, guys. Crazy bullish, right? Wait, where was this? Oh, I think it was the 2 day that had. Here we go. I was looking for the green bar. So this is the range that went right now. There's minimal price action between 28,000 and 32. So if we get up in here, it's going to be a zip to the top, right? We get up in here, it's going to be a zip to the top. I don't think it's going to take a long time to get to the top of the line. But for the most part, this is what you're playing with. 24.3, 24.5, 28.8 around there, or 28.1, and then 32.3, 32.1, or 31.9. So I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I don't think that we're in for a bull market. I repeat it, don't think we're in for a bull market. Everything still looks like ass completely. The 3-day has this order block right above our heads, which likelihood is going to get tapped and then collapse. We have a 3-day bullish block on 22s down here. Beautiful. I'm probably going to play it for sure, right? And it also coincides with the over under on the bear side, right? Flip it. Where is this? Invert. See? Beautiful, right? Come back, you retest, go back, rejection, trap, and then collapse. It does the same behavior all the time, guys. Same behavior all the time. And that's all. That's all I'm looking at. I have no leverage positions open. I only have my spot longs open. I will open up new leverage positions when we go a little lower. Now for the lower time frame, if you look at this, open up your sessions. CME close was taken. Thank God. That's where I closed my longs. The weekend low is still intact, which I still think we're going to go back down. Any move to the top, I'm probably going to short, guys. I'm probably going to short. So a deviation of Monday high, like this, deviation of Monday high, leads me to believe one thing right now. We're either going to go and take the weekend low as a scalp. If we do something like this, I'm going to reshort. If we do something like this, I'm going to relong, and I'm going to target top. I still think that structurally, we're going to be in this range for a little bit, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, okay? I'm all right with this, playing in this range a little bit. Maybe one or two more pokes, but for the most part, I do expect us to come down here at 25,000. I do expect us to come down here. This candle right here does not sit well with me, friends. I want this to get taken. 24.8, $25,000. VWAPs, what do we got? Boom, empty. Dude, give me this. That's all I want. Just give me that. Give me that. I'll be extremely happy. Reshort this motherfucker right back down. Excuse my language. 4-hour order block. If we get it, right? Short that. Stop. That's not financial wise. Stop loss, target. And then if this fails, target, right? I had opened up new Atom longs, by the way, guys. I told you guys about this. I'm okay with them. I'm not worried about them at all. I'm going to actually add to them. Show you guys some bad boy right here. Right? So it's going to be either There's no stop losses. This is spot, guys. I'm not gonna do leverage with this. It's either gonna be, I don't even remember where I opened them from. Whatever I did. Here. This is my first entry. Nice little 20% bump. What do we get? And then I'm gonna add. Now, the reason why I like Adam so much is why, guys. Let me show you. I'm gonna just keep adding. Delete everything. I want nothing on my chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Any move, if we're lucky, any move down here. Any move down there. For me, blind long. Blind long, guys. And the goal is to target from wherever you get top all the way up here, up here, up here, up here. It's my spot play. And if we do happen to for some weird reason just break everything and go down, break structure, go to your higher time frame, open up your order block. I think it was the weekly or was it the 3-day? I don't know where I saw it. There we go, weekly, the 3-day. And if we happen to break everything, right? Likelihood you're not gonna break this. And you target the top right there. If you do happen to break this for whatever reason, and you come all the way back to this green box, I'll add some more average down, target back there, right? So to me, the way this looks is that I personally think that as long as I keep adding spot to Atom, I'm going to eventually get a $15 to $18 Atom, wherever I'm at. My safe play, right? Otherwise, guys, trade safe. I hope I didn't drive you guys crazy. Just keep in mind with the oscillators with BTC, it's not looking ideal for continuation to the top side for the most part. We're at a brink that requires a lot of attention. Be very careful. I'm not saying we can't go to 34 from here. I want to go to 34 from here only because I know that the dump that comes is going to be very brutal. So you don't want to be back in the teens. But for the most part, guys, usually when BTC does this crazy move, this gets filled. So even if we do happen to get this, likelihood is going to be like this. All right. And then that's when you got to hit the nail hard, hard. I know a lot of people are expecting lower lows. I am as well, but I'm expecting it towards the end of the year, not towards the Q2 of 2023. And we're about to go into Q2, so I just expect the new quarterly VWAP to be either bearish or bullish, and use that as a guide. And that's it, guys. That's it. Don't forget, at the end of the day, if you have over-unders, it's kind of you're going against the odds of the probability of being bullish. But be very careful. Overall, I do expect BTC to go relatively higher, but I don't know if we're going to go to 25 first before we go back up. Just open up your order block indicator, keep it on your chart, and just watch what happens on the 4-hour if we do happen to go back up to retest the 4-hour block up here at between 28,000 and then 28.9. And if we do happen to take that and get rejected in the short term within the next maybe like 3 or 4 days, if we happen to do something like this, just know that your target's going to be this block down here, this whole thing down here. Okay? Cheers, guys.